Who would have thought that the now legendary AK rifle actually originated from a little boy's innocent toy? This kid randomly tied a broken iron pipe to a piece of wood. One end of the pipe was deliberately ground into a small pit. He stuffed some gunpowder and steel balls inside, found a stick to pack the gunpowder tight, finally placed 4 small matches in the pit. And just like that, this crude little contraption became the prototype of what would later be the AK rifle. But to be honest, this was actually just a daydream from young Kalashnikov's childhood. The kid had been absolutely fascinated with firearms since he was little. Unfortunately, his family was poor, and his dad absolutely refused to let him touch these dangerous things. To pursue his weapons dream, the grown-up Kalashnikov joined the army without hesitation and threw himself into World War II. But fate played a cruel joke on him. The tank he was riding in came under heavy enemy fire on the battlefield. He ended up with a wounded shoulder. Left with no choice, he had to retreat with other wounded soldiers to recuperate. On the train to the hospital, he overheard his comrades talking and learned a shocking fact. Turns out most soldiers got wounded because their guns kept jamming. This discovery gave Kalashnikov a flash of inspiration. He pulled out his gun design sketches, thought people would laugh at him, but the reaction was completely the opposite. An old veteran looked at them and kept praising him, calling him a genius. He even encouraged him to make sure he developed this weapon, said the battlefield desperately needed something like this. So he went back to the factory where he used to work, started focusing on designing the new rifle blueprints. After working hard for a whole day, the first AK-47 blueprint was finally complete. Next came the manufacturing, cutting, grinding, drilling, testing, heating, and finally assembly. After several days of hard work, the first AK-47 was finally taking shape. Kalashnikov immediately took his coworkers outside to test the results. Using single-shot mode, the bullets easily punched straight through oil drums, switched to automatic fire, and the accuracy was still incredibly high. Absolutely perfect.